12 traits that make you unlikable. Avoid these. Have you ever felt a disconnect in a room full of people? Like an invisible barrier separating you from truly connecting with others? Sometimes, unknowingly, we embody traits that push others away. Over the next few minutes, we're going to shine a light on 12 such traits, 12 habits that might be hindering your ability to build genuine, lasting relationships. We all have room for improvement, and recognizing these traits is the first step towards fostering more meaningful connections in our lives. Number 1. Arrogance, the silent repellent. Arrogance. It's a peculiar thing. It whispers promises of importance while quietly eroding the foundation of true connection. True confidence needs no fanfare, it simply is. Arrogance is a show, a facade built on insecurity, desperately seeking validation. Think of the times you've encountered someone who always needs to be right, who dominates conversations or dismisses others' opinions. Now, imagine someone who listens intently, values your perspective, and acknowledges your strengths. That's the power of humility, the antidote to arrogance. Number 2. Selfishness, the wall between hearts. We are, each of us, on a journey in this life. Yet selfishness has a way of blinding us to this simple truth. It builds walls between us, replacing empathy with apathy. When we operate from a place of self-interest, always asking what's in it for me, we miss out on the profound joy of giving. True fulfillment lies not in what we take, but in what we give. Think of the joy a simple act of kindness brings, a helping hand, a listening ear, a genuine compliment. In that exchange, we too find a deeper sense of purpose and connection. Number 3. Dishonesty, the cracks in the foundation. Trust is the bedrock of any meaningful relationship. Dishonesty, in its many forms, chips away at this foundation, leaving behind cracks of doubt and suspicion. A white lie here, a broken promise there. These seemingly small acts of deception erode trust over time, and once trust is broken, it's a long and arduous journey to rebuild it. Honesty is about speaking our truth with compassion and clarity, even when it's difficult. In that authenticity, we find the freedom to connect on a deeper, more meaningful level. Number 4. Rudeness, the unnecessary sting. Rudeness, the unnecessary sting. We live in a world that often feels rushed, chaotic, and indifferent. It's easy to get caught up in our own worries and frustrations, to forget that everyone we encounter is fighting their own battles. Rudeness becomes a defense mechanism, a way of shielding ourselves from the world. But here's the thing about rudeness. It's never the answer. Kindness, on the other hand, is like a warm embrace on a cold day. It costs us nothing to offer a smile, a kind word, or a gesture of support. Choose kindness, choose empathy, choose to be the reason someone believes in the goodness of humanity. Number 5. Negativity, the storm cloud. Negativity, the storm cloud. We all experience moments of doubt, frustration, and despair. But negativity, when it takes root and festers, can cast a shadow over everything we do. It drains our energy, stifles our creativity, and pushes others away. Imagine being caught in a perpetual storm cloud, bombarded by complaints and pessimism. Cultivating a positive outlook is a choice, a conscious decision to focus on the good. It's about approaching life with a sense of gratitude and wonder, and inspiring others to do the same. Number 6. Unreliability, the broken compass. In the intricate dance of human relationships, reliability is the compass that guides us. Unreliability is like a broken compass, leading us astray in the sea of human connection. It creates doubt, uncertainty, and a sense of unease. When we fail to follow through on our commitments, we chip away at the foundation of trust. Reliability is about being someone others can count on, someone who shows up, follows through, and keeps their word. It's about being a source of stability in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. Number 7. Lack of empathy, the closed heart. We are all connected by an invisible thread of shared humanity. Empathy is the ability to see the world through another person's eyes, to feel their pain, to share in their joy. Lack of empathy is a closed door, a heart shielded from the experiences of others. It's the inability to understand or relate to the emotions and perspectives of those around us. When we lack empathy, we isolate ourselves, building walls instead of bridges. Empathy is a muscle that can be strengthened with practice. It starts with listening, truly listening, to the stories of others. Number 8. Judgmental attitude, the invisible wall. We live in a world that's quick to judge, to categorize, and to condemn. A judgmental attitude is like an invisible wall, creating distance between ourselves and others. It's a barrier to understanding, a roadblock to compassion. Imagine a world where we approach each other with curiosity instead of judgment. It's a world where we celebrate our differences, recognizing that diversity is a strength, not a weakness. Number 9. Manipulativeness, the puppet master. Authenticity is a rare and precious gift. Manipulativeness is a form of deception, a way of controlling others for our own gain. It's the art of pulling strings, of using guilt, fear, or obligation to get what we want. But true connection cannot be forced or coerced. It can only be built on a foundation of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. Transparency is the key. It's about being upfront about our intentions, about communicating our needs clearly and honestly. Number 10. Insecurity, the shadow within. We all have insecurities, those nagging doubts and fears that whisper in the shadows of our minds. But when insecurity takes root and festers, it can manifest in ways that push others away. It can lead to jealousy, possessiveness, and a constant need for validation. True confidence is about embracing our imperfections, acknowledging our strengths. Recognize that we are enough, just as we are. Number 11. Overly competitive, the never-ending race. Life is not a competition. Yet some approach life as if it were a never-ending race, always striving to outdo, outperform, and outshine those around them. This mindset creates a toxic environment where collaboration is replaced with rivalry. True fulfillment comes from pursuing our own passions and celebrating the successes of others. Number 12. Lack of accountability, the blame game. We all make mistakes, but it's what we do with those mistakes that truly defines us. Accountability is the willingness to own our actions, to acknowledge our shortcomings, and to learn from our experiences. Lack of accountability is a refusal to take responsibility for our choices. When we embrace accountability, we empower ourselves to make positive changes in our lives. We become more trustworthy, more reliable, and more likely to build healthy, fulfilling relationships. Conclusion. The path to connection. Meaningful connections is an ongoing process. Let go of the traits that hinder your growth, embrace the qualities that foster connection, and watch as your relationships blossom. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and let's continue to learn and grow together.